everyone, Ray the Dashing Womble here. Hope everyone had a great Friday night, or Friday, excuse me. Hopefully all the Dashers did well, earned a few quid, and certainly made it worth your while being out there. And hopefully customers got their food okay. I'll have a little story about that one. Anyway, didn't get started till about just gone 5 o'clock yesterday, 5 p.m. Ended up going back to a restaurant we've not been to for a while, over at IHOP. Wasn't very pleased with them a while ago, but look back on the video on that. But things were not proved on that one as of how it was relayed to us, so tried doing the right thing, but there you go. Things are not proved. I won't be putting myself out anymore for that person that did that. Anyway, so anyway, ended up going to IHOP. One of the manager that was training there before, that moved to another branch, is back. Really, really nice bloke. Always thoroughly enjoyed chatting with him. And, yeah, really nice. Really good to see him back there. I don't think he thought he was going to go back, but it's good. And then one of the other managers that's always working so hard, always been working so hard there, has been promoted. So, yay to Monet. You've been very good, very good. Certainly well deserves it, that's for sure. Anyway, so came out of there just after 5. Got all set up in the van and that. Put on for Doordash, etc. First job that comes in from Doordash, is spin pizza. First offer, comes in. It's not an order until I accept it. And came in as $29. Looked at that, went, yep, boof. Didn't look too long. And then wondered what I'd flipping done after it. But I looked on the map again and went, okay, it's going to Lake Lotawana. Alright, do that. And went down to Spin Pizza. It was the other side. Well, it's just down Chipman Road. We were at IHOP, ain't all that far. Couple miles. And got over there and wondered what the heck I was going to walk into for, because I felt so sure that we was going to get an awful lot of there was going to be a lot of people there or whatever. No, there weren't. A lot of the restaurants seemed to be very, very quiet. So there was a few people in there, and there was 2 vehicles out there. Well, I don't know what that lump of crap with a flipping Ford was there, but it was halfway falling apart and full of duct tape. But anyway, not sure where that was. Hopefully it wasn't another Doordash. And there was one other vehicle that was in the pickup line or whatever, pickup curbside thing. But anyway, I just went in there, told them who I was for. I went, think it's quite a bit. And they went, yep, we're still working on some of that. Okay. I went and sat down. Just sat down there quiet. They were real good though. They kept coming by. You want a drink? I'm alright. Thank you. I asked a few times actually on that. Anyway, then this bloke walks past me and he's got his earpiece thing in, and he's like taking orders from somehow or other. But anyway, he goes, oh, they're coming out. I didn't know if he was talking to his thing or what. And then out they came a little bit. A few minutes later. One's got a pile of pizzas in their arms. Oof. And then the other one's got all these flipping bags in her arms. So I went, all right, well, I'll take it. He says, no, he says, we'll bring it out. Oh, all right. So I'll lead you to the van in. So went out to the van and opened up the door and proceeded to put everything in. My wife's like, how the hell did you do that? I said I had a team of Sherpas coming out. Could have done with them at the other end, actually. But anyway, got there, put everything in the various bags. There was several bags. Everything went in. Catering bag, another one of the bigger bags, got stuff. 2 bags of pizzas, and then 2 insulated bags of pizzas. Cracky hell. Yeah, it was a big order. Anyway, and then there was another bag that had something in it. I don't know what that was. That went in another insulated bag. Oh my gosh. Anyway, went up there. Pretty straightforward to find as well, which makes a bloody change, I can tell you that. But I didn't realise, I mean, I was on me, I texted the customer when I was there to say they're working on it. It's I'll be with you as soon as I can. And then I guess when I was on my way there, I didn't realise, but they'd sent a message at some stage during it, are you on your way? Well, I was there when I saw that message. I'm here. Oh gosh, I'll put a picture of this one. It was the Stairway to Hell. I was glad it wasn't going up the other side. It was at the lake, and normally if you get them that side of the lake, like the opposite side of the lake, it can be up lots of steps, or you can luck out. Sometimes it's not so bad. But they can be a right flipping pain in the arse if they're at the lakeside. Oh, God. Because they park all their cars at the top and then it's like down to the houses. And that's what that one was. And anyway, so get out, and so I'd written to the woman, I said, yeah, okay, I'm here. And then I called her. I thought, oh, nothing happened, so I called her. And I was actually looking for the doorway. I mean, it wasn't bloody obvious to find the path down to their house, but because I was up at the garage door in, full of all these vehicles, SUVs and that. Had several of them there. Anyway, there was room to park for the van and it, but I had a big flipping parking plot for one house actually. Anyhow, so I'm on the phone to this woman, and she says, "Oh, I think he's coming up to pick. He's coming up to pick it." Who? My wife went, behind you. Oh, there he is. I went, okay, bye. The husband come up and he was all right, nice enough bloke. So I handed him all the pizzas, and then I looked at all the other bags and I went, I'll follow you. Oh, I wish I hadn't have done that. My tubby little legs don't flip in like going up and down steps. Anyhow, I followed him and he's going, well, mind the steps. He says, they can be a bit... And he says, just mind the steps. Don't worry, mate, I will. Anyhow, he was a skinnier bloke, so he went down to his house. And I was still flipping coming down the steps because Well, one, I couldn't really see where I was going because I've got the bloody great big catering bag and I've got 2 other flipping bags with me too. And insulated bags and that. I mean, everything's in the catering bag and the other bags. So it's a bit difficult to go down the bloody steps with all that lot. And the steps are definitely a little bit worrying. But anyways, he went down to his house and then dropped off the pizzas and came up and got the rest of it. So I just got down to one level on the decking on there. And a couple of levels on the decking. And anyway, he pulled everything out and gave it all to him, and he was fine. I eventually made it up the flipping steps. Had to have a stop for a breather a couple of times. I didn't think it was going to be that hot out today. It really wasn't, but bloody heck. Anyway, got up to the van eventually, and got in the van, put everything away, of course, got in the van and went, click confirm. Oh, I'd stopped to take a picture of the steps. But anyway, it confirmed. Woof. I mean, $29 it was paying enough. Paying very well, actually, at $29. But it went up a little bit. I'll put the thing here. But it was very nice of them. Definitely very nice of them. Anyway, after that, I can't remember where I went to after that. It was... wasn't overly busy. I mean, we kept on going for the most part. We'd stop for like 5 or 10 minutes in between jobs or whatever, but there was stuff there, and of course you got loads of flipping stupid global ones, of course. Those happen every bloody day. But no, and then at about 11 o'clock, my wife says, or no, just before that, she wants, I've got various snacks in the vehicle. Keep her going. Getting fed up with going into Quick Trip or whoever and spending a fortune on chocolates or a snack of some sort, right? So I dropped into Dollar General yesterday and the day before, actually. I needed a couple of things. And just picked up a bunch of flipping cheapo snacks or whatever. Got I used the Grubhub bag as our new snack bag. And so everything's in there. I've got a little thing in there to keep it all cool and that. Actually, I might find a bigger one. That'll do it for now, at least. And yeah, because I mean, I don't know what you all want along the way. We all need something to snack along the way, because damn it, if we smell those pizzas or something or other that takes our fancy, rather than stop and go to Quick Trip or Phillips or wherever, 7-Eleven or whatever, just go to flipping Dollar General. Dollar General, get a couple of things there, or take some sandwiches out with you. I'm not going to do that, but anyway. Later on in the evening, we ended up going over to the market down there on Main Street. I've done a little video about that, a little short video when we left there. And I've got some nachos. This place is open 7 days a week, in 24 hours a day. Bloody hell. And they'll make flipping a sandwich or pizza or whatever at any time of the day. And breakfast, whatever you want. And they've actually hired some staff as well, so that's good. Anyway, don't forget. Oh, something like the crap. Anyway, So yeah, we had a bit of a rest over there. She didn't want any sugary stuff. Okay. Yeah, I should have got some. I should have got some crackers or something. Forgot about them. But I don't know why I forgot about getting some crackers. But anyway. So she had some nachos and I had a pot of chili. Ooh, chili is good. So good there. Anyway, went back out, left there just before the flipping bars started coming out. And off they went. It was really busy down in Lee's Summit earlier on, and I went down there to go drive by to see how busy the restaurants were, like 54th Street, etc. Because there wasn't a lot in other restaurants, but 54th Street wasn't as packed as it usually is, but it was still a lot there. But downtown, it was balls to the wall. I was glad that I didn't take one from the Tacoholics Club, because that's downtown and there was nowhere to park down there. Nowhere. It was absolutely packed down there. Absolutely madly packed. But it was quiet when we went to the market. So I left there and went back out and got straight back onto doing some orders. Can't remember where. I don't know if I went to do the pizza one after that or not. I don't know. I'll put pictures of the nachos or whatever up here somewhere. I would have started way back there for the other stuff, for all the offers and whatever, but I'll try to edit it properly. But I can't guarantee that. I'll try to keep it all in line. But anyway, but I know I went to pick up one order at IHOP later on, and around about 11 or so I think I went to that one. Well, actually, no, I didn't. What I did is it came in as a stacked offer, and it included IHOP and Taco Bell on $2.91, and I think it was paying like $17, something like that. And I went, I know damn well I'm not doing that Taco Bell. Not a chance in hell, because I'd just seen it. And I'd seen it earlier on in the evening, and it was slow. A lot of cars there, slow. Although they were going through there a bit quicker. Maybe they were telling them they didn't have stuff, I don't know. But noticed that a bit later on. But anyway, so basically, I'll get this stacked off, and I went, I'll take it. Bearing in mind, it's including that Taco Bell from across the road that I ain't going to. So I looked at that, and I turned into the car park where IHOP is, and I went through the orders, and I went, okay, Taco Bell. Doosh, clicked on that, went doosh, unassigned. Not doing that one. Not a chance in hell. And that way, I was left with the one from IHOP. That was all I wanted to do. So I got a single order out of it, and I was fine with it. So I went into IHOP, and wasn't the night crew in there at the time. Not like the overnight crew, like or after midnight or whatever. I don't know what time they start, but anyway. I didn't recognise any of them from the overnight crew. Maybe it's different over the holiday weekend or any bloody weekend, I'm not sure, but anyway. Picked that order up, just waited a couple. Did I wait, or was it ready? It might have been ready. I think it was ready. Anyway, yeah, it was ready. So I grabbed that, got all that in the van, and then looked up, where's this one going? Oh, all right. Okay. I think it was paying like $6.50, something like that, $7, something. Oh wait, okay. I can't quite remember what it was, what it showed as. No, right, take that in. Went up to quite nice houses. Oh, lovely houses actually. Very big houses. Very big driveways. So it gets up this flipping road, and if you've looked at the Doordash map or Google map, and it comes up and it's just, it wasn't quite on point, because normally it'll put you right outside the house, but these houses are spread apart quite a lot because they're rather big, and it shows you a great big long driveway. Well, I went, well, these haven't lined up, and I'm trying to look at the letter boxes and get the flipping numbers off of those. I don't know, it seems like the bigger the house, the harder it is to find the solid number on them, or they're worn out. They're quite nice houses too. I don't know why they don't take care of the numbers on their houses. Anyway, so I went down and I went, not that one. Shut that one. Right. Went off down this driveway. They must have heard us coming. I mean, it was all nice, fresh, flipping gravel. Me goes down this thing, ding, 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 ding. It's going off the tyres, freaking the stones coming off the tyres. And I'm like, fucking hell, why is this house not flipping lit up? Fucking another one. Get down there, pulls up outside the garage, all the floodlights come on. Alright, I'll get up to the doorstep, put the food on the doorstep, take picture. Got back to the van. I was back in the van around, trying to turn it around so I can get off of the driveway and go back again. This message came in. That's not my house. Whoops. I jumped out of the van. Went up and grabbed the food off the doorstep. Floodlights are all gone on again. Put it back in the van. Shot back down the driveway. And it was like, my wife's like, what's going on? Wrong house. What? So the woman says what? She was okay with it. She thought it was quite funny. I did too. But anyway, she said what? That she had a red truck or whatever in her driveway, and I'm like, okay, I can see that down there. So I go down there and I'm double checking the numbers on the flipping letterboxes now, and just to make sure. I don't want to go up the wrong. No, my luck, it wouldn't have been the first red truck. It would have been another one. But anyway, anyhow, I get up there and flew up their flipping driveway. Got it on their doorstep. Took a picture through the message part of the app. So you do that. Made sure that there's a record of it on with Doordash in case there's ever a problem. I wouldn't have thought so. As long as I've got the right house, that was. But I did eventually. And put that on the doorstep, took picture, went back, apologised to the woman. And she's like, oh, no problem. I was glad that I flipping saw it. I was glad that I saw it. But, when she said on there, that's not my house. I went, what? Oops, me bad. But anyway, got it all squared away. Didn't ever see her, just took the picture. That went through Messenger and she was happy about that. And like I said, she thought it was pretty funny, I suppose. And yeah, it was. I don't know what flipping. The map flipping lined up as it was that house, and I looked at the numbers and went, "Oh, well, it looks like that one." Well, it wasn't that one. But again, if you had the bloody numbers easily seen, if they take care of the numbers on their houses, then it makes it a whole lot bloody easy to see. It's like I said, it seems like the bigger the house, the worse it is, the harder it is to find the bloody number on it. And weird, very weird. Maybe it doesn't fall in with the styling of the home. I don't know. But anyway, got that one squared away. Oh, jeez. I said it's been a long shift. Anyway, I went back down to Lee Summit. I should have actually turned up and gone straight to Blue Springs from there, because we should have been in the Blue Springs zone, or not very far from the Blue Springs zone then. But I went back down to Lee Summit and done, I think, 1 or 2 more jobs down from that. And then we were waiting around a little bit, and gave my wife the choice of whether she wants to go home or go Blue Springs, or wait and Lee Summit for a little bit longer. Then she says, "Oh, whatever you want to do." Oh, that don't help. Because I knew she had to come home and get some sleep, because she has to go out with her family today. So I'm not going, because I'm going to stay home and do some other stuff. I've got other stuff to do. I've got plenty of stuff to do. But whether I get to that is another thing. But it may be a long nap. I really don't know what will happen. I never unless it's something set in stone, then I never really bother about it. But no, it was so I ended up going out to the Blue Springs, sat around there for a bit, got an order from McDonald's. I think the first one was Pancho's. Yeah, I had one from Pancho's. Then got one from McDonald's after that. And then another came in for Pancho's. And maybe another from McDonald's. I delivered one to a hotel, one went to a private residence in Independence. But anyway, like I said, everything would have been either here, or there, wherever. It would have all been in line somewhere along. With all what I made and whatever. I think 137 miles today. I actually took a picture of the clocks when I should have done today. So I think it was 137, already turned the driver app off. I thought I did more than that, but just not bad. It's normally about that. Normally around about 120, 150, 160 miles. The most I've ever done in a day was like 250 miles. But that was like way back when I first started and really trying to figure out my way. But I was moving around and I was out all bloody day doing it, wearing myself out doing it. And now I finally figured out that I don't really want to go out during the day to do it, because it's a whole lot of problems for me. I don't want to deal with it. I'd rather go out, do the early evening dinner part and overnight. I don't care about being out flipping overnight doing it. That don't bother me at all. Not at all. used to doing it. I was always doing it back home when I was doing the cab driving, etc. So you just got to get used to overnight. I mean, you're not going to expect a whole lot in, but what does come in after midnight, 1 o'clock time, most people are paying pretty well. So you just have to sit and bide your time. I mean, when I was doing the cab driving back home, didn't have bloody flipping phones like this. It had a Nokia 101 or whatever, or the old Ericssons. But I always said the Nokia 101, so were tough little phones. But all they had on them was not a flipping screen to do videos on, but they did have flipping the little snake flipping game on it. And all the phone did was ring, and you rang out. That was it. A lot simpler back then. But having half a tough little phone. Times I dropped that bloody thing. But so yeah, it was certainly interesting back then. So you'd either slept a lot, went up to the office and sat in the office, or if I was in London waiting on to pick, if I dropped something up in town, I would have maybe at the BBC, one of the BBC studios or something. Then invariably I'm going to end up picking up someone from the BBC up there about an hour later, so I end up just parking up and sitting out, taking a nap outside one of the studios, or park the flipping car up and ask the security guard to keep an eye on it, because I don't want to flipping get a ticket or anything. Or they let me park in a zone where they could flipping keep an eye on it, and then I'd just go off and go get a coffee or something, or I'd have a coffee or something in the BBC, or wherever I met were up there. It was a fun time. So you got to meet a lot of people doing it. Hell of a lot of people. But anyway, so where was I going? So yeah, done in Blue Springs. I think the last drop off I did was like 3 o'clock this morning. It's now 4:30. Bloody hell. And AM on a Saturday morning. And I've got to go in and edit this. If you've seen any of my silly videos that I put on last night, the short ones, took Paddington through the Vupin car wash. He wasn't happy his marmalade sandwich was getting wet. And then I did one on the market as well. Just like a 20-second video or something. We did find it strange. It seems like they were playing Christmas music. So I thought that's what it was. Anyway, but no, food is real good there. Definitely go there. If you're in the Lee Summit area, go to the market. It's MRKT. They're like the Welsh, they take the vowels out. And really good. Really, really good there. We like it. There was a big crowd of people in there as well. Like they had about half a dozen or 8 of them, something like that, on one table. Well, a couple of tables put together. And the woman, every time we've been in, the last couple of times we've been in here, she would say, I was just thinking of you. Not of you, of both of you. So we go in here tonight, she says, I was just thinking of you earlier. I said, well, next time, can you just think about us winning the lottery? I said, although I guess I've got to participate in that. Anyway, yeah, I think that's it for me. So hopefully everybody has had a good Friday, as I said in the beginning. Hopefully everybody has a good Saturday for sure. it wasn't a lot of traffic on the road today during the evening. It really wasn't a lot. There was traffic out, but you definitely noticed there was less of it. Went into the Mint at some stage. Yeah, was it once or twice now? Maybe just once, I think, in there. And they weren't busy. I mean, they had people in there, but she was asking me, is it busy out? Somewhat, I suppose, but not as busy what it can be on a Friday night. I mean, I know people are getting ready to go on holiday somewhere, but surely people have been getting ready to come here and go on holiday, or this area, right? I mean, you got all the lakes around us. We've got lots to do in Kansas City area. There seemed to be a heck of a lot to do downtown today. Maybe that lessened the crowds going out to get something to eat. I'm not sure what was going on in downtown Lee Summit, but there was a lot of people there. And I know it wasn't the downtown days, because that's next weekend, I believe. And that's also going to be another time where there ain't no way in hell I'm going downtown Lee Summit, because not a chance. I'll be avoiding it like the plague. Not a restaurant down there am I going to. Not even going to attempt to go anywhere close to that area. But anyway, so I'm hoping the rest of the weekend's going to be pretty well, because it needs to be. Anyway, well, thanks for watching. And like I said, hopefully everyone has a good one. And, I did meet one driver tonight when I was over at Papa John's. Very strange person, didn't really want to talk at all. Don't know why. There's some that just don't want to flip and say hello or whatever. I mean, we all do the same bloody job, for crying out loud. We ain't all above one another or anything like that. We deliver food for a living. There's nothing to be bloody snooty about. Anyway, so who knows? Bollocks. Anyway, all right. And also, have you heard of the gig conference? The gig conference was started by a fellow called Pedro Doordash Santiago. Really, really nice bloke. He started it last year, last July, 31st of July, I think it was, that we had that. And that was down in St. Louis, where he DoorDashes, etc. And it was really good. Absolutely brilliant. For his first attempt at doing it, bloody brilliant. And this year he's got it going off in Denver, in Colorado. So I'll put a link down below for that. There's going to be tickets for that as well. I think they're like $10 for a ticket. But then you got food and such, which is going to be free. And, you know, you'll get, there'll be businesses there. I think Solo are going to be there. I think Moves are going to be there. Not sure who else is going to be there. There's going to be a number of speakers there. A number of people off of, my throat's gone weird. A number of people off of YouTube, etc. are going to be there. And, I mean, if it's as good as last year, which I'm sure it will be, it'll be absolutely brilliant. But it's on the 4th of August, I believe it is, 4th of August. And like I said, I'll put a link below. And if you haven't already signed on Pedro's site, go on Pedro's site. He does a heck of a lot of flipping stuff for the gig world. I learned some stuff off of him for sure. My wife and I were very happy to meet him last year. We certainly enjoyed watching his videos. I haven't had a lot of time to watch his all of his videos, but we, you know, we do sit down and watch them when we can, and along with everyone else as well. But you know, it's we're all doing the same thing, and if we can all learn off in one another, then great. Because if you're new to it, or if someone's got a tip on how to do something, a better way to do it, or has an idea, or doesn't have an idea and wants a tip on how to work the app, or do a delivery, or where to get a bag from, I mean, it all helps. And then it's just a good thing to have. And I think we need that in every delivery zone too, every area, because if you get to know your drivers too, yeah, we're somewhat in competition, but there ain't no way to take it to extremes. And then, if we all know one another, we'll also be able to whittle out those little shites that keep stealing the food too. That feel it's okay, because if one or two of them do it, or doesn't matter how many of them do it, then it looks bad on the rest of us. The rest of us that are actually trying to earn a living, honestly delivering the food, get the food to people on time, and deal with the restaurant side of it, especially if it's idiots like Applebee's from the other day. Then, we just need to look out for stuff like that. We need to figure out who these arseholes are, because it gets beyond a joke. I mean, when I first started doing this couple of years ago, coming up to be a couple of years in September, when I first started doing it, I mean, my wife would go in there a few times, and then I'd do some too, and different restaurants and that, and then they was always trying to get us a sign, and it was getting annoying. It's like, why do I have to fucking sign every time I've been go in and pick up something? Wingstop, Pizza Hut, etc. I mean, I could somewhat see it from their side, but it just seemed like, I know that I'm here to earn a living. I don't want to go out, take people's food, go in, grab a flipping pizza or whoever that belongs to someone else, that has been paid for by someone else, eat that, and then mark it however they did it, how unassigned it, or whatever they did. I don't know. Well, I do know, but I don't care. I don't want to know. I'm not going to promote it. And it's but lucky, I mean, now most of the restaurants know us, so, and a lot of them have stopped doing that. We've been sign your name, what you're here for, and all that, how many packages you're picking up. Some will still ask you to confirm in front of them that you've got the order. Jack Stack still does that, which is fine. I mean, it's normally very expensive there anyway. And I mean, I have to press the confirm button anyway, because once I press the confirm button, then it tells me the address of where I'm bloody well going to. It gives me all the directions and that. And if there's any notes or whatever to do with that, although I can look at that while I'm waiting, but so I'm gonna need to hit the confirm button when when it's ready to deliver it. So anyway, but I just used to get so peeved off of it, because I felt I was being tarred with the same brush, basically, being thought of that maybe I would do that. Well, no, I'm not going to be like that. I'm not like that. I want to get the order, take it to the customer, put it on the doorstep, hand it to them, whatever it is, take the picture, and then hit the confirm that it's delivered button, and then move on. Get the payment, off, gone. On to the next job. But no, we had to do all that flipping lot. Anyway, Anyway, that's it for me now. It's like 4:45 a.m. and I need to have time to put this together. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Hopefully it's safe, and hopefully it's profitable for you. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Ta-da.